Our narrator is Lexi Michaels, who lives in Claus Lake, Wisconsin. The town celebrates Christmas 4 months out of the year, because forget Halloween, Christmas is where it's at. Nightmare Before Christmas is still allowed, though.
Argo Font Book Review, Argo Font Book Review.
Lexi's best friends are her cousin Nick and the silly Allie Lynn. Allie always makes up romance theories, like if you move your legs, boys will ask you to dance. And if you do book reviews on YouTube, no one will ask you to dance ever. Nick's girlfriend dumps him right before she goes to college because she doesn't want to deal with a long-distance relationship. This makes Lexi worry about her longtime boyfriend, Cameron Kehoe. Will they break up at the end of the year? Probably. They're not touchy-feely like other couples. He's extremely casual and has no big plans for the future, whereas Lexi is very logical and focused, with a complete 5-year plan to become a doctor. Lexi figures if they're going to break up eventually, they might as well do it sooner rather than later. Instead of, talking to Cam about the situation, Lexi decides to trick him into breaking up. If he thinks it's his idea, he won't be heartbroken. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this plan is gonna backfire. Lexi decides to set Cam up with Jaylene, the new girl in town who moved from Georgia. She's a bubbly blonde, which fits Allie's opposites attract theory. Lexi breaks 2 dates with Cam and sets him up on 2 dates with Jaylene. The plan works perfectly, and Cam asks Lexi if they can see other people. 2 guys quickly ask Lexi out on a date, because who doesn't want to date the smartest girl in school? The first guy is Bruce, who's kind of a jerk who likes to harass every girl he sees. So pretty much all the guys at my high school. The second guy is Andrew, who only talks about himself, but he's not self-aware enough to realize he's conceited. So all the other guys at my high school. Lexi feels wrong when she sees Cam with Jaylene. When she sees them kiss, she realizes she's made the stupidest mistake of her life. She wants to get back together with Cam. The book is named after Allie's dozen dates theory, which says if 2 people go out on 12 dates together, they'll become a permanent couple. Lexi needs to break up Cam and Jaylene before they go out on the 12th date of Christmas. Again, I think Lexi should talk to Cam about their relationship, but she doesn't want to do that because then he'd think she's a schemer. He'd be right about that. Lexi goes through a series of plans to win Cam back, none of which work. First is the nostalgia play. She tries to remind Cam of their first date, ice skating. She convinces Nick to have an ice skating party with everyone. The plan backfires when Jaylene shows up in a skimpy ice skater outfit. Lexi tries to impress Cam with a double axel, but she accidentally falls into a spring. She's forced to leave to warm herself up. And to make matters worse, Cam corrects her when she says ice skating was their first date. Next, Lexi tries the more than friends theory. She tries to seduce him by being extra sexy at the bowling alley. The bowling alley, the one place in town where a guy's mind is normally in the gutter. When the big moment comes, Lexi gets cold feet and changes the topic. Next, Lexi goes shopping for a sexy outfit. She'll have to try really hard to compete with Jaylene's naughty elf costume. Lexi plans to accidentally answer the door in her sexy outfit when Cam comes over. But oh no, she gets a surprise visit from the Scholarship Awards Committee. All the old people are scandalized. Next, she tries to make Cam jealous with a fake boyfriend. Nick sets her up with a guy named Charlie, and I totally would have loved this in high school to be like a fake boyfriend for one date. That sounds hilarious. Charlie makes up an outlandish story for how they first met. He's surprisingly intense when they fake kiss each other. The plan backfires when Cam tells Lexi, "Wow, I sure am glad to see you've moved on from me. I'm so happy for you." Next, Lexi pretends that Charlie dumped her and she needs a last-minute date to the tree lighting ceremony. As the scholarship winner, Lexi's the one who puts the star on top of the tree. Because she's the star of the school, or something like that. Lexi sees Jaylene kiss Cam. It's so distracting, Lexi falls off the ladder and into the snow. Lexi gives up on her plans until she gets a delayed Christmas present from Cam. Don't open your presents before Christmas, Lexi. Cam got the present for her before their breakup. She is so touched that she goes straight to Cam and confesses everything. Cam is more understanding than I would be. He's impressed by Lexi's bravery and says she's the only girl for him. So Cam and Lexi get back together. Jaylene is surprisingly accepting. She quickly moves on to dating Bruce. Even Allie and Nick start dating each other. It's a book where everyone starts dating at the end. Except Andrew the nerd. He will be forever alone. The end. Postbook follow-up. I like this book. It's a good romantic comedy aimed at teens and young adults. This might sound weird, but I'm surprised I didn't hate the story. The first third is Lexi breaking up with Cam, and the rest is Lexi trying to get him back. If you don't want him to date other people, maybe you shouldn't have dumped him in the first place. I'm mad that she never talks to him about their relationship, and I'm not sold on the idea that they're a good couple when it takes so little effort to break them up. I kinda don't want to see them reunite. Most people who disliked the book had complaints like that. As for me, I was able to overlook the story flaws because the characters and writing are so good. It's just fun to read Lexi and her friends play off of each other. They make the story work, and I definitely believe Lexi isn't a bad girlfriend. She's a good girlfriend who made a very bad choice. Normally in rom-coms, there's a wisecracking best friend who serves as comedy relief. While Allie fits the stereotype, I think she's elevated a little above it. However, Allie getting together with Nick at the end felt like a rushed happy ending. I would have preferred more time dedicated to them becoming a couple. On a totally unimportant note, I got this book from the library. It still had a used bookstore price tag on it. Come on, library. You need to remove the stickers after purchasing used books. Overall, I would recommend this book. I would totally watch it as a Christmas romance movie, although those usually don't star high schoolers. I did like it better than the author's Great Mouse Detective books. I'm not sure if it's better than her Sophia the First books, though. Those ones are awesome. I give the 12 Dates of Christmas a 9 out of 10.